Hello, this is Kuldeep Patel. Today I am showing my approach to solve the LeetCode problem. What about this problem? This about is basically the LeetCode given a string like this. Here you can see this give us a string uh, string in the Roman space symbol like this given here. This is a Roman symbol here, and their particular value is here. Uh, First of all, basically we challenge in this problem that uh, here we can take the example. If first of all I'm saying capital I will be value will be here is the 1, and then capital V, which is in Roman called 5, which is in Roman called 5, and you can see as like that capital X, which is in Roman called 10. First of all, I am saying if capital X and capital I, it's become the value is equal to 11, because value of capital X is 10, then value of capital I will be 1, then the sum of this value it become 1. I am showing you what the problem showing in this Roman. It is you can see it is looking simple, but not it is not simple. As you can see, I am showing with one example. If the lower symbol will come before the higher symbol, then its value decrease. You can see it is a called its value will be according to us if we may implement like it is called. You can see its value is 1, and then another one value will be 10, but it's not 11. Its value will be I am showing it's a lower symbol will come before the higher symbol, then value will be decreased by the lower symbol. As you can see, I am writing 10 minus with the lower symbol which is 1, then its value become 9. This is the challenge we can track in this problem, so we can achieve our problem solution, and we can implement, and as you can we convert the Roman integer to this is the problem we can solve in this question. You can see here is the string, and as we can track this is a string. Here is given by the lead code. We'll take an example. No, it's running. I'm running this code. So no, it's not running. I'm showing you an example, which is the example. If you can see, I am going on the every string with the for loop. Then, as you can see, is a capital S, which value will be 50, and here you can see here is a 5, capital V, which is the value is 5, but it is come before the lower. Then we directly added. Yep. As you can see, its value is 5, and then here you can see there will be the value. Its value will be 3, as you can see, and then another 3I, which is value will be 3. Then if we added this, its value will be 58. As you can see, its value will be 58. As you can see, here is the L is the lowest highest symbol, which is before the lowest. That's why it's directly added, and we can take another example. You can see here. It is also I am showing you another example which is given in the lead code. You can see this is the next example, which is the example number 3 in the lead code. I am give with this example. Here is the you can see this the value of m will be here. You can see and value of m will be 1000. It's directly called 1000, and another one which is a c. And you can see here is a cm, which is a m is the largest value. M is the largest value, and C is a lowest symbol value. Then what we do here, you can see we can further on going to the particular character. As you can see is a S. C is C, and we check with this value with the M. If C is before, we can see it is a character. It is come before the M, then we will be tracking that. We check before it is a higher symbol is come before the lower symbol, and we take and then we subtract with the lower with the higher. This is the challenge we're facing in this. That's going on the code, and I am showing how we can write the code for this. First of all, I'm creating an object because every string has a unique value. So I am creating the object to track the uh, value. I'm post this video because I am writing the object. That's why the length of the video is not increasing. So I am writing the object letter before. You can see I am creating an object with this particular way. Here you can see this is the character and the corresponding value will be the value of this character in the Roman, or this is a Roman, and the value in the integer will be 1. So I am writing with the key value pair. Here is the character and this is the integer value. I am creating this because we added this corresponding value with the sum, and I'm creating also a variable which is sum the value, it is in the value I'm creating will be 0. I am creating a for loop for it. I am traveling with a character of 0 of s. First of all, because initial value will be I will be 0, and then its I will be less than which is the string given by the LeetCode. As then I'm writing here as that length of the string and less than, and then another increment of I will be increment of I, and then I writing here a condition. Which condition? I am writing here a condition which is the lower symbol no before it come before the higher symbol, then we reduce the value in the total of the sum with the lower symbol value, corresponding value. I am writing here a condition. If object of s of I, because we are traveling, if the s of I and which is s of I will be, you can see here we can take an example. I'm showing you a given as the last example which is I'm taking here with this. You can see we are traveling in the m with taking m, and here you can see object's value which is s of m, which is m value will be 1000. You can see I am writing is the value. If the value is s of value will be less than of obj which is s of I minus 1. If it is a value is less than s of I, then we subtract, then sum of value will be subtract with the sum of object of s of condition is not, if not is less than is a higher, then else condition is executed, which is we can sum this one will be the obj of s of I. This is the condition which I am writing for the tracking. It is this is condition which I writing to tracking the lowest symbol is not come before the higher value symbol, and if come before, then I writing and subtract with the higher with the total sum. It not affect the original value. So I'm writing another. I'm showing you with an example. If a m, you can see it is a value of m, it is a value of m, and you can say a value of m will be 1000, and then another value which is cm which is not higher than cm value will be 100. Then it's going to the else condition, then we added with this, the sum of value will be here. You can see sum of value will be 1000. then then we go increment of I, which is second value of which is c. You can see c value will be 100, and then another next value will be m which is higher than, then we subtract with the 100 value, then the value of a sum will be, you can see our sum value will become, we subtract with the 1000. Here you can here initial value of the 100 with 1000, then we subtract with the 100, then its value become 900. Then its value become 900. Then we going further with the next, which is the m, which value will be 1000, and then another will be the x which value will be 10. Then higher is come before, then we directly else condition execute, then we added with the any their value which is 1000. You can see m value will be 1000, then its value become 1900, then some value will be become 1900. Then other going further on this. This is the x and c and this is a c. Next will be the s of I and s of I plus 1 will be next will be x, and then another after the x will be c, and the value of c is higher than the x. Then if condition execute, then we subtract with the higher lower value which is x, which is 10, and then its value becomes 1890. Then the final value of the sum of which is 1890, and then you can see here is the AC, which is the which is the higher value. C has a higher value than I. Then we directly added with the value of the C, because with the else condition is execute. Then the C value will be 100. Then we added with, and then value becomes is 1919. And then you can see next value is I, and then another next will be V, which is the higher than I is the lowest and come before the higher, lowest will be come before the highest. Then the if condition execute, then we minus with the 1, and the value will be minus, then value will be becomes 1989. You can see the value will be not, and the next value will become, then we directly add it with the this with the 5, then its value become is 1994. 1994, and this is the final value of the sum. You can see in the example its value of this string will be 1994, which is the final answer of the our question. And then after the out of the loop, I am written this value here, which is the sum. It's Let's check our code, our logic is perfectly working or not. It's time to run the code. Let's check it's working or not. Here is the, yes, I am missing a semicolon here, which is it's showing a error. You can see here it is also called the semicolon missing. We declare, and then again we running the code. Oh, what's happening? Oh, it's getting out some runtime error. Why it is getting a runtime error? I'm getting here. So I am showing my mistake here. Here you can see I am taking the next value, and I am taking a minus of I. I am one, and I am showing with and then checking it's working or not. Let's running the code now. It is working or not. Check. You can see our code is running perfectly running. If test case also passed here. Thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day.